no love. A melody where I belong in this life.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sean from 4JLU, 4 Geeks Like You, and you're tuned in to Otaku Talk, where I'm going to be reviewing the latest episode from Dragon Ball Super titled Clash, Frieza vs. Son Goku. This is the result of my training. So I'm going to give you guys my top 5 favorite moments from this episode, and I'm going to start off with number 5. We were hit with a lot of nostalgic moments from the Goku versus Frieza fight. And I'm not just talking about the fight that was in this episode. I'm actually talking about the fights that we saw on Namek between Goku and Frieza. The moments where they're holding each other's hands. Not like that. And they're like powering up and trying to fight against each other. The moment where Goku and Frieza walk up to each other and they're just looking, Goku's looking down at Frieza and Frieza's looking up at Goku. It's those moments right there that you're like, yeah, Toriyama, he hit it right on the nose, and it was definitely a throwback to old school Dragon Ball Z fans, or even some of you new guys that have watched Dragon Ball Z. But this was definitely a throwback to those guys. Number 4, Akira Toriyama gave us a lot of nods, and they really focused on the comedic moments of these episodes, or really lightened them up. Now, there's a moment where Vegeta comes in, and he's like, you guys are talking too much, you know, I'm here for a fight. What are you doing? He's yelling at Vegeta, Goku and Frieza. This is definitely something that the fans were like, hey, you know what? I was saying that years ago in the 90s where Goku was trying to get to Namek and it was like 5 days and I had to wait like 30 or something episodes or more in order for him to get to Namek. So we've been there and we've said these things, and I think that was like Akira Toriyama poking fun at himself, like, yeah, you know what, guys? I used to have you guys on the longest, fillerish journey. But you know what? I'm just going to poke a little fun at myself to get you guys laughing. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. So that was definitely something that I definitely caught, and I enjoyed about this episode. Number 3, Frieza feels more alive. Like before, he felt in Dragon Ball Z, he felt more like a sort of like a throwaway villain. I'm not saying that he was a horrible villain overall, because if it wasn't for Frieza, Goku would have never became Super Saiyan, or we would have never seen Trunks destroy him and his father in such a badass way. What I'm saying is that the character felt so generic and more like a robot. Here, Frieza's smiling, he's joking around, he seems more like a child. He's so excited that he's tapping into this inner childhood, and he's just like, yeah, you know, I'm so alive, I'm smiling and everything because I'm having so much fun. This is the first time we really get to see Frieza like this, and even if you go back and watch episodes where Goku is fighting him on Namek, you don't really see that kind of Frieza. You see the serious Frieza, stone cold face, you know, and the real hard-boiled attitude. That's what you see. But here, he just feels more like a character, and he's alive. And I like that Akira Toriyama is going that route with Frieza. Number 2 moment would have to be when Vegeta stepped in. I mean, if you've seen the movie, then you knew that this was going to happen, but this definitely deviates away from the movie, which is something that I'm glad that Akira Toriyama seems to be doing with the movies that he's introducing into Dragon Ball Z, into Dragon Ball Super. But Vegeta coming in, fighting Goku, and then, you know, going back and forth with Frieza, saying like, listen, man, like you can't even touch me anymore. Because the last time that we saw Vegeta and Frieza interact was when he was on Namek, and, you know, Frieza basically killed Vegeta in front of Goku, and on top of that, you know, Vegeta spilled the beans about, you know, Planet Vegeta being destroyed and all this stuff that happened to the Saiyans and all these things that, you know, that Frieza had did to the Saiyans. But here, Vegeta's just like, listen, man, like he did the little sarcastic clap and made it seem like he was tap dancing and chucking and jiving for Frieza. And then after a while, he was just like, listen, man, like that was just a joke. I was just fucking with you, man. In reality, you cannot touch me. All right, so you want to throw away that little smirk off your face because I'll smack it off. All right, that's Vegeta, and I really enjoyed his time on screen. Number 1 would have to be that we finally get to see Super Saiyan Blue. Yes, guys, it's not called Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan anymore. It's called Super Saiyan Blue. And I like the way the transformation was here. I felt that it was really in-depth and more revealing, because you're seeing like this cocoon that forms around Goku, and then it shatters after he transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue. And that's something that we really didn't get to see in the movie. Like, it didn't feel as powerful as the transformation here. And I like to sort of compare that to Goku's transformation to Super Saiyan 3 in the Buu saga, along with the first transformation to Super Saiyan 3 in the films. When he does it in the Buu saga, you actually see the Uzuru becoming Goku and spinning in front of the earth. You're like, wow, this is a deep transformation. In the movie version, where Goku became Super Saiyan 3 for the first time when he was fighting Janaba, he's just powering up, and you see like the background becomes disordered and everything. But like I said, the anime version was way much more powerful, and I feel that the anime version of him becoming Super Saiyan Blue was way more powerful, and I enjoyed that a whole bunch more. So guys, let me know what you think below. What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Are we going to see Golden Frieza? Because I don't watch the previews. I try to avoid that, so if they did show it, then I guess we're going to see a Golden Frieza. But if not, how long do you think we're going to stay here and that this saga is going to be drawn out? Do you think we're going to get like another 10 episodes? Do you think that the fight between Goku and Golden Frieza is actually going to last shorter than that? Do you think that they're actually going to deviate from the movie and throw Vegeta in here to finish off Frieza in an actual combat style fight rather than the whole crap of reversing time shit that we got in the movie? Let me know below, guys. And again, this is Sean from 4GLU, 4 Geeks Like You. Come over to that website at www.4geekslikeyu.com and come check me out on Twitter at 4geekslikeyu. Peace.